Welcome back, everyone, to the Corsace Closed round of 16. We are here with another matchup on this Saturday between MouseEasy and fieryrage. This is our last consecutive matchup of the day. The next one after this is going to be at 23 UTC between Kablaze and I'm a Fancy Lad. This is going to be, I think, another fairly interesting matchup. fieryrage is one of, actually both of these players are honestly very, very recognizable names from Brazil and the United States. MouseEasy, of course, getting the bye into the winner's bracket round of 16. fieryrage, I believe, winning by default last weekend. And making his way into the round of 16 that way. All we have to go off is the qualifier results for both of these players. Of course, MouseEasy performing better overall, but having some trouble on particular maps. Not looking super great on Nomad 1, but doing fairly well on pretty much the entire rest of the pool outside of Hard Rock 2. Not quite the dominant performance that Utami had with top 10 in 7 maps, but pretty good scores overall on pretty much everything aside from Nomad 1, DT1, and Hard Rock 2. Those are really the only maps where he had any sort of struggle whatsoever. fieryrage, meanwhile, with sort of an opposite scoreline, did very well on Nomad 1, Hard Rock 1. Not so well on DT1, so similar in that regard. Not so well on Nomad 2, which I think is a surprise probably to a lot of people that fieryrage would struggle with that whatsoever. We do already have some bans coming up, by the way. Hard Rock 1 and Hard Rock 2 banned out by MouseEasy, DT2 and DT3 banned out by fieryrage. Both of these players banning out the mod that they are least comfortable with. DT1 left up from Fiery, the simplest double time map in the pool in Diamond. I think a map that a lot of people have found very easy and very comfortable throughout these matches so far. Hard Rock 1 and Hard Rock 2 banned out by MouseEasy. Hard Rock 3 actually left up. That is Good Rage by Ebimayo. And now we get Nomad 2 as the first pick for MouseEasy. Gario Tensei by Sai. It looks like we're actually already into the map. This one is the 200 BPM stream pick. There's actually quite a lot of jumps and bursts in this map, but they are punctuated by long sections of continuous 200 BPM streams that have these really tough curves to them. The corners on the streams in particular are very, very difficult in this map once you get past the initial jump and burst sections. Lots of act drop for fieryrage and does under aim on the stream as well, but just continues dropping on the act. Note lock, man, you gotta love it. It's so hard to recover on streams for a lot of players. fieryrage having so much trouble recovering there as well. And it's MouseEasy holding strong, 97%. Does find a miss on those streams as well, but the act drop from fieryrage is just completely massive. It's gonna be MouseEasy coming out on top. Even if fieryrage is able to pull out a combo on the rest of the map, the act is gonna work against him so hard on Score V2 that it is just incredibly difficult to come back from something like that. And while fieryrage is able to recover throughout the rest of the map, that stream section really just completely tanked the score there. 300k for Fiery at the end of it. That's just rather unfortunate, actually. Look at the misses and 50s dropped. It's 10 misses still, actually, for MouseEasy on that. But so many more for fieryrage, unfortunately. Nomad won the first pick for Fiery Rage, already coming out. And he definitely had a pretty good performance overall on Nomad 1 during the qualifiers. 560k to MouseEasy's 450k. Expect Fiery Rage to come out on top. He's also been known as an aim player in general in tournaments for quite some time. Has always looked fairly good on Nomad 1 as a pick, so I expect him to do pretty well on this one as well. There's honestly not a lot else to say about this one, aside from the fact that there's a lot of aim in it. There's not too much else going on in general in this map. Identical accuracy for both players at this point. Neither player dropping at all during the first KI. It's slightly better accuracy for MouseEasy out of that first KI, a third of the way through the map now. There's still so much more to go in this map. It is about that consistency for both players, whether they can hold on to the combos through large parts of the map. MouseEasy misaiming that burst at the bottom of the screen, and that is giving accuracy and combo lead over to Fiery Rage now. Big combo lead for Fiery going into the second half of the map now. If he can hold through this Ki, it's a pretty well solidified win for him on his first pick, but he does miss on one of those bursts, under aims the curve on that space burst at the top of the screen, and now MouseEasy, slight combo lead, slight accuracy lead to his name at the halfway point of the map. There is score lead for Fiery, about 50k score in his favor right now, but 200 combo, 180, 170 combo in MouseEasy's favor is enough to bring that small score lead back to MouseEasy's side, especially with the accuracy lead to go along with that combo advantage. Both players actually hitting the cross-screen jump section there as well. The jumps seem to be giving these players no problems whatsoever. They've both only missed on bursts so far in this map. We're into the last KI time, the last quarter of the map now. The score lead for Fiery Rage has pretty much evaporated at this point. MouseEasy about to take over as the score leader right now. Fiery Rage needs to hold on to the combo, hold on to the accuracy to try to bring it back, and MouseEasy actually finds a break at the most opportune time for Fiery Rage, just before the end of the map. Fiery Rage able to hold on to the combo just slightly longer before we get into the back and forth jump section. MouseEasy breaking as Fiery Rage does once again as well. So Fiery Rage, 30k score to his name at the end of the map. A little bit less, actually. He drops the entire stream at the end, but it's not enough score drop to bring the advantage over to MouseEasy's side. It is going to go over to Fiery Rage. Very, very close, though. Less than 20,000 score in Fiery's favor by the end of the map. And the next pick for MouseEasy going to be Nomad 4. This is the alt map in Nomad. Anyway, lots of flow aim through this map in the form of not only some highly spaced bursts as per usual, like what you normally see in alt maps, but lots of aim control, lots of really tricky sorts of flow aim patterns in this, lots of cut streams, lots of highly spaced doubles and aim patterns that make you double back on themselves. Both players still holding on. Actually, MouseEasy missing within the first key eye time. fieryrage still holding on to the combo, though, on the alt map. It's 99% accuracy for both players. It's definitely still winnable for MouseEasy if fieryrage finds a drop here. But we are seeing fieryrage actually coming out on top. The ending of this map, though, is very, very speed heavy. There are 280 BPM triples and bursts near the end of this, and if fieryrage misses on those patterns, drops a lot of accuracy, and MouseEasy is able to hold on to the combo, there is still a chance that this goes MouseEasy's way, but it's looking very, very good for fieryrage right now. He probably has to drop even earlier than that for MouseEasy to take this. It's looking like a breakpoint coming through on Nomad 4 right now. And it's still fieryrage just holding on to the full combo right now. No shot that he lets this go at this point. 3/4 of the way in, still holding on to over 99% accuracy. Better act than MouseEasy on the break point here. Even these 280 BPM bursts at the end really just aren't going to matter all that much. And it's actually looking to be the full combo from fieryrage. The act drops at the end due to the 280 BPM burst, but he's still holding on even through the snap aim portions at the end. So many players have struggled heavily with this section, but fieryrage does not look to be having all that much trouble aside from the act drops. Really well done from him on the full combo. That is a hell of a score on Nomad 4 and a very strong breakpoint for fieryrage. No chance that he gives that up whatsoever to MouseEasy at the end of the map. And it looks like we are getting another aim map actually picked up by Fiery now. Nomad 6, the pick here. CS6 AR9 super wide angle jumps. Both players holding on to combo at the moment. None of them actually struggling. Actually, MouseEasy finding a couple of breaks here on some of the awkward aim at the beginning of the map. fieryrage dropping right before MouseEasy as well. So both players have dropped. It's just better accuracy doing a lot of the work right now for fieryrage and keeping the score lead alive. There's no longer combo advantage for fieryrage either now. More breaks for him than for MouseEasy at this point, and the accuracy lead no longer as solid for fieryrage. It's still there, but it's just not enough to keep the score lead from going over to MouseEasy. We're about halfway through the map. It is score lead ever so slightly for fieryrage. Same for the combo lead, about 100 in his favor. Both players hitting the super wide angle jumps there on the polygon. The flow aim not giving them trouble, but the snap aim afterward giving MouseEasy a little bit of trouble. He finds a miss on one of those. fieryrage able to hold on, able to aim correctly on the CS6 AR9 precision pick. Another break comes through for fieryrage, but MouseEasy breaks at the same point, and that is now almost 100,000 score in the favor of fieryrage. It's actually looking quite good for him on this pick. There's really not a lot of chance that MouseEasy brings this one back, and it looks to be now a solidified breakpoint. fieryrage up 3-1 against MouseEasy. I think if you're MouseEasy, it makes a lot of sense to pick into something not quite so flow aim focused as Nomad 4. fieryrage clearly looking very, very strong on the alt pick. But did have some trouble on the streams in Nomad 2. The corners on those streams giving him a little bit of trouble overall. So I'm a little skeptical of this because of Nomad 4. But with the way that Nomad 2 went and the way that this map does resemble some of the cut streams, or some of the flow aim required on Nomad 4, I think this can go very well for MouseEasy. Clearly picking it because he's very confident, nearly instant pick after the Nomad 6 end of the map there. Lots of cut streams in this pick, lots of control with high and variable spacing into sliders throughout this map. Both players still holding on to the full combo. MouseEasy on 99%. Actually, fieryrage with a break at the very beginning of the map, close to an FC right now, but drops in accuracy as well. MouseEasy finding a slider break halfway through. fieryrage holding on to the combo through this control section, and yeah, is able to hold on to that high combo. We're back into a more cut stream focused part of the map now as well, where honestly the patterning is far simpler than in that control section. That's been the place where most players have missed this weekend so far, and fieryrage is able to combo through it, able to get the score lead because of that, up 350 combo almost on MouseEasy right now. and not showing any signs of slowing down. It's really unfortunate for MouseEasy. Accuracy 99% on his side, but unable to hold on to the combo where it really mattered. That hardest part in the middle of the map, dooming him to lose, and fieryrage to have massive combo here going into the last quarter of the map, already up over 100,000 score. It is one slider break for both players on that map, and fieryrage able to come out on top. Holds on to the combo through the most difficult part of the map, and I think that might actually be top score on NoMod 3 so far this weekend. That was a really incredible score from him, only slider breaking the very start of the map. And it's going to be Hard Rock 3, the next pick for Fiery as well. Your opponent in double bans Hard Rock. It probably means he's not super confident on the mod overall, and fieryrage going to try to take advantage of that. Good Rage by Ebimao, the next pick for him. 222 BPM bursts and a light tech map here in Hard Rock 3. Lots of sort of tricky aim in this map, lots of overlapping jumps that double back on top of themselves. You can see that already during the intro. Lots of 222 BPM bursts into slider sections as well, but none of the sliders particularly difficult to follow. It's much more about the overall control in this map and the reading at 222 BPM with Hard Rock that can make it difficult for a lot of players to follow along in this map. Both players still holding on to the full combo right now, actually. MouseEasy with a lot of slider ends dropped, but no actual combo break so far, I don't think. fieryrage just holding on to slightly higher combo, but MouseEasy now does finally drop the combo 3/4 of the way into the map. fieryrage is still holding on to the FC, finally drops as well. Look at the accuracy though, 1% higher for MouseEasy. fieryrage dropping so much score actually on those act drops. Lots of misses dropped to Fire here. There's only a sliver of map left. It's about 1/8 of the map remaining, but MouseEasy has combo lead, has accuracy lead going into that last 1/8 of the map. Is there going to be enough time for him to pull this back? I don't know if there actually is. The combo remaining at the end of the map is so little, and it's just not quite enough. 21k the score lead for fieryrage, but it is going to be enough at the end of the map. He held on long enough past the 3/4 mark and was able to pull out the win because of that. It's 5-1 now for fieryrage. MouseEasy at match point really needs to stage this comeback quickly or face the losers bracket. fieryrage with an early match point here. When we looked at the qualifier results at the start of this matchup, it was honestly very close scores on a lot of different mods for both of these players. Very similar scores on Hidden, on NoMod, on Hard Rock. But on Double Time is really where MouseEasy, I think, can find a little bit of consistency here. DT1, the only DT map that fieryrage left up that he did not ban in this matchup, but it is also the simplest map. They had fairly similar scores on DT1 and qualifiers. This map about the same star rating. Very, very early miss for MouseEasy on this one. Not a lot of score lost because of it, but there is the accuracy drop to deal with. We're gonna see if MouseEasy can pull out the win here. This needs to be the start of the comeback for him. Let's see if he can do it on double time 1. It's again the only DT map that fieryrage left up, but it's not really a speed pick. 261 BPM and AR 10.3. It's all focused on those jumps, and as we've seen, both these players pretty confident overall on the raw aim. Neither of them breaking before the second half of the map. It is that very, very early miss for MouseEasy. Still haunting right now, down about 30,000 score and 0.3% act on fieryrage. Lots of act drop for fieryrage, and misreads, drops the combo as well because of that. MouseEasy able to hold during that section onto both the combo and the accuracy. And that's really the drop that MouseEasy needed during one of the mechanically easier parts of the map. Fieryrage with the misread drops the combo, and MouseEasy now can rest a little easy going here into the last ki. And that is going to be the win for MouseEasy on DT1. He does drop that super early miss at the start of the map, but 2 100s otherwise. Score comparable to what you would see on an FC for most players on this one. A very, very good score for him there. And that's really what he needed. You can't afford a loss at this point for MouseEasy. 5-2 still is the scoreline. He is still at match point fieryrage with 2 different chances to close it out against MouseEasy now. 2 picks left for fieryrage to try and get that win. Yeah, so Hidden 2 going to be the next pick for him. This is the low AR reading pick. Lots of awkward aim in this one, lots of overlaps, lots of variable timing in this map, or rather variable rhythms with the same tempo throughout the map. The hidden pool is really the one pool that neither player has tried to touch at this point. Bans on hard rock and double time from both of them, recognizing the other's strengths, but no one really wanting to dip into the hidden pool whatsoever until this point, with nothing left but hidden to pick for either player. It's an early miss for fieryrage about a quarter of the way through the map. MouseEasy with better accuracy, holding on to the combo lead as well into one of these awkward aim sections. A little bit of a slower part of the map now here before we get into more of the tricky, awkward aim. Lots of wide angle jumps, lots of square jumps, lots of suddenly overlapping jumps as well that make this so difficult to read consistently and aim without trouble. Both players hitting the entirety of that awkward aim section before this second ki. We're now into more bursty parts of this map, honestly. Neither player really having all that much trouble. MouseEasy though dropping on the squares. fieryrage has the combo to take advantage of this as well. Look at the accuracy, 99.35%. Still holding on to combo, even after those really rough squares. He knows he's in the lead. He's seen the leaderboards at the break. He should know all he has to do is hold on to the combo through these streams, and that should give over most of this score lead. That's pretty much all given over at this point. Less than 10k in the lead for MouseEasy as we get a little bit of client pause. And with those breaks from MouseEasy, I think the window of opportunity for him to win with a break from Fiery has pretty much closed. This is now almost 100,000 score in the favor of Fiery, more than 100,000 score in the favor of Fiery, with just a sliver of map left. Even if he misses at this point, this is still going to go over. GG, well played. MouseEasy is going to be upset by fieryrage, the, I believe, 6th seed, losing to the 11th seed here in the round of 16. Really well played from both of these players. They actually both had very high scores on lots of the maps that were played, but fieryrage's consistency on many of the maps in the latter half of this match was just unmatched. Very, very strong scores from him overall. And that is going to do it for us for now. Seed number 11, fieryrage, is going to be advancing into the winner's bracket quarterfinals, facing off against the winner of Flying Tuna versus Doomy. That matchup happening Monday at 12 UTC. We do have one more match happening today. That is 23 UTC, the matchup between Kablaze and I'm a Fancy Lad. So be back here in about 3.5 hours for our final match of the day, our second to last match of the weekend. If you enjoy watching these matches, if you enjoy watching Corsace in general, consider donating to the Corsace Open. This tournament exists largely to help fund the Corsace Open and make sure that teams featuring all of the players in this tournament, many of your favorite players, can compete for the highest stakes possible. And that tournament does not get a lot of its funding without the help of Corsace Closed. Thank you all for watching. Once again, good luck to fieryrage in the winner's bracket. Good luck to MouseEasy in his matchup versus Fleslin next weekend in the loser's bracket. My name is Dio. I've been your caster for these last 4 matches. We'll see you all in about 3.5 hours.